Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break.
Good morning. Welcome to Gooney in the Morning on KBST AM and FM. It's Thursday, July 3rd, 6:25 here at the KBS Studios. Gooney here with you this morning, getting you up and on your way. We got Charles Sagona with us.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We're shirt buddies this morning.
That's right, we are. Heather will join us later, too. Heather's in the house.
Hey, guys.
I mean, she'll join us as a shirt buddy.
She said that she couldn't find her shirt this morning.
It was gone. I'm sorry.
Just had it.
I know.
She just got it, and she's already lost it.
Did we get these yesterday?
I got mine the day before yesterday.
Oh, sorry. You had an extra day.
I had an
She had an
extra
extra day to lose hers.
day.
See, I just left mine here. That's how I made sure to not lose them.
Well, I wash shirts before I wear them.
I don't care.
Hey, you know what? This is a good-looking shirt.
It is.
It is.
We look sharp.
We do look sharp. You got to check us out. You can do that by going to the webcam. Just go to kbsmedia.com, click on the YouTube button that's at the top right hand of the page. That'll take you to our YouTube page and click on the live video there. Check out the Pops and the Pike t-shirts.
Yeah.
Loves it. Hey, and you'll want to check out the video because I'm going to do something pretty cool later on in the show.
You gonna dance?
No, I'm going to do that anyway. I'm going to actually dress up in one of the outfits I'm going to be wearing tonight while emceeing Pops in the Park.
You're gonna be doing costume changes, Gooney?
Yes, I am.
I'm so excited.
Hopefully there's no malfunctions, but yes, I am. I'm going to be doing
if
costumes.
there was a malfunction, there's this new meme, the Tim Howard meme. Have you seen it?
I've heard about this.
Things Tim Howard could save.
Yeah.
He might be able to save your costume malfunction.
The goalie from the American soccer team, yeah.
Hey, have you seen this, Heather?
No.
I was telling Gooney about it. They got things Tim Howard could save. And what they do is they took photos of Tim Howard kind of stretched out stopping a soccer ball, and they just put it on things like The Lion King. When The Lion King's dad was being pushed off the cliff,
my goodness.
they got him saving him. And then another cartoon, they have Bambi. Whenever he was on ice and he slipped, they have Tim Howard saving him. And then you remember the Janet Jackson Super Bowl, the costume malfunction? They have him saving that too.
See, you can be saved.
There we go. Come on, Tim Howard, help me out.
Oh, man.
You know what's sad? When you first said that, I thought Ron Howard. I was like, why is Ron Howard going to save me from a costume malfunction?
Wow.
Ron Howard, is that Opie?
Yeah.
Things Opie could save. We could start that hashtag things Opie could save.
Let's start our new meme.
And then we could just have him like post photos of disasters with him walking away with this fishing pole.
Yeah, right? Why not? That could work. That's funny right there.
Things Opie can save.
Oh, man. Yeah, we got the Pops in the Park going down tonight.
Tonight. It's
It is.
finally here.
It is.
Are you
here.
excited? You
Yeah.
ready? You're MC.
Yeah. Oh, we're pumped, man. Cool news coming out of Big Spring,
Yeah,
Texas.
breaking news.
Yeah. We actually added a new local celebrity to the lineup last night.
What?
Jody Nix.
Jody
No
Nixon.
way.
He's more than local celebrity. You were at George Street whenever he got name dropped.
That's true.
You don't get George. Never mind.
George Strait dropped?
Yep.
That's what you're going to say. Just
Sure
roll
was.
with it. Just roll with it.
You don't get straight dropped if you're just Big Spring.
Exactly. There we go.
There we go.
There we go. Another hashtag straight dropped.
You have to spell it right, though.
Yes. And that just killed it right there, Gooney. Nobody can spell it. About 50%.
It's
I'm
just
spelling
a
his last
symbol.
name.
Oh, I thought you were talking about how to spell hashtag. I was like, what?
No, you don't
Yeah,
spell
right.
hashtag. You just use the pound sign.
Yeah, the number symbol.
Yes.
That is bad.
That is bad.
I'm sorry.
No, yeah, I'm excited, man. We'll be broadcasting live out there starting about 6 o'clock, going on all night long. You're going to be doing a pre-show show.
We're going to do a pre-show.
That'd be
We're
cool,
going to
man.
jump into it. We got our sports director, Tom.
Yeah?
He's going to jump into it. He's going to tell you what's going on. You're going to be on the stage, and we're going to handle the rest.
Right. It's going to be fun. We'll be shooting off T-shirts from the stage as always. These
Hey.
beautiful T-shirts.
If you want to learn more about 4th of July, you got to stay tuned in. We're going to have a great show today.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's
Oh,
going
yeah.
to be a lot of fun. We got some energy going already in here.
Yeah.
Well, that's because it's almost like a Friday.
That's right. Almost a Friday.
I
Hey.
said that.
Yeah, I said that earlier. Hey, we got local news coming up on KBST AM and FM.
Is open for business. Bad Boys Fireworks has some of the biggest, baddest fireworks in the industry. What makes Bad Boys better?
The items that we carry. We want to give explosive savings back to the public. So if you come to Bad Boys Fireworks, you're going to leave there not with a handful, but with a sack full.
You got that right. This year, Bad Boys is giving everyone the chance to enjoy the 500-gram cakes. Buy one, get one free.
The Supermax, the heavyweights, the multi-shots.
That's right. The heavyweights are buy one, get one free.
Whenever you light one of these 500-gram cakes, what you'll see is colored palms with blue and red tips. And then at the end, it'll have crescents with crackle.
If you've never had a 500-gram cake, now's your chance. The heavyweights are buy one, get one free at Bad Boys Fireworks, now open on the North Service Road just a half-mile east of the refinery. You'll get the most bang for your buck at Bad Boys Fireworks.
With the news you need, when you need it. Howard County's news leader, your K-Best Radio Group News.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, July 3rd. I'm Tommy Reese with your K-Best Radio Group News. 73 degrees in Big Spring clear skies, and your pinpoint weather is on the way. Well, yesterday, Back in Motion, along with United Blood Services, held a major blood drive. With the 4th of July upon us now, blood is in the shortage here in the area. They had that blood drive. Linda Grace tells us more.
Could not come at a more key time prior to the holiday when the need for blood goes up and our supplies are very low. So celebrate the freedoms we have, but help someone fight for their life. And you can do that by donating blood.
Yeah, Jody Reed with Back in Motion echoes those thoughts.
For people who want to make a difference, one donation can save up to 3 lives. And I don't know that people realize how important that is, especially at the holidays, because there's always such a shortage about this time of year.
And a big thank you for everyone who came out to donate blood yesterday, and also their Patient Appreciation Day, which KBS 95.7 and KBTS 94.3 broadcasted live from their yesterday giveaway. A lot of T-shirts for the Pops in the Park, which happens tonight. By the way, it begins at 6 o'clock. We'll be broadcasting on our KBS Media radio stations, so you can catch us on all 3 as we start at 6 o'clock tonight from the amphitheater. Now, the Russ McEwen Water Park is going to be closed today because of preparations for Pops in the Park. The city of Big Spring apologizes for any inconvenience and announced that they will make up the close tomorrow from noon to 8 p.m. Also, other non-emergent city offices will be closed tomorrow for the 4th, as well as county offices and the county courthouse. This does include sanitation services as well as the landfill, neither of which will be open tomorrow. And emergency services will be on call and can be contacted at 264-2392, or for more information, contact the office of Todd Darden, the city manager, at 432-264-2401. And again, that number is 264-2401. Well, KBST News Director Alex Huddleston got a chance to speak with Volunteer Fire Department Chief Tommy Sullivan about fireworks, Pops in the Park, and burning bands.
KBST News got a chance to speak with Howard County Volunteer Fire Department Chief Tommy Sullivan, who had some tips for staying safe while celebrating the 4th of July.
Well, to stay safe, the best thing to do is just go watch Pops in the Park, save the money, and enjoy it with everybody else in Howard County. But if you're going to pop fireworks in the county, you have to make sure that you have the landowner's permission to be on their property. Shooting off county roadways or the rest areas south of town is illegal. If you're going to shoot the fireworks, have a, extinguishing agent, have some water, have a shovel. We want everybody to enjoy freedom and stuff, but we want to do it safe, and we don't want to litter in the process. So keep Howard County clean.
Chief Sullivan did add that officers are going to be out in force throughout the city and the county, cracking down on people firing off fireworks illegally. According to the chief, people found using fireworks in areas they're not supposed to could see, at the very minimum, a $200 littering fine, with the possibility of other stricter charges being leveled as well. Chief Sullivan also commented on Howard County's lack of a burn ban right now, which is a bit of an anomaly in West Texas, with several high-profile counties, including El Paso, San Antonio, and San Angelo, currently under burn bans.
The reason we don't have a burn ban at this time, we've got, enough rain with the green growth to hold us to about the 15th of July. We have a chance for some more rain, today and for the pops in the park.
And Chief Sullivan had one final message for everyone planning to celebrate Independence Day this week.
I wish everybody a happy 4th of July, and, let's celebrate our nation and think of our military men and women that are serving, and where we could have this right to have this day off and celebrate.
In the KBS Newsroom, this is Alex Huddleston.
Thank you very much, Alex. By the way, if you are going to celebrate the 4th of July, also with adult beverages or the Tipsy Toe program, a community service available on certain holidays in certain states, and here all across Texas will be available for motorists tonight. And you can call that number 1-800-AAA-HELP. That's 1-800-AAA-HELP if you need home tonight from a bar or just need to get home from after drinking. So don't drink and drive tonight. Make it a very safe 4th of July. In obituaries, D.A. Thurman, 95, formerly of Big Spring, passed away on July 1st at the Colorado City Nursing Home. Funeral services will be held at 10 a.m. That's today at the Natalie Pickle and Welch Rosewood Chapel. Interment will follow at Trinity Memorial Park. Arrangements are under the direction of Natalie Pickle and Welch Funeral Home. Marion Morgan, 85, of Big Spring, died Wednesday, July 2nd, at a local nursing home. Graveside services will be at 10 a.m. Saturday, July 5th, at the Peace Chapel at Trinity Memorial Park. The family will receive friends from 6 to 7 p.m. That's today at Natalie Pickle and Welch Funeral Home. And this portion of the news is being brought to you by Natalie Pickle and Welch.
I'm Danny Flanagan. Some topics are easy to talk about. Cremation isn't one of them. But when planning a funeral, it's a good idea to consider all the choices. At Natalie Pickle and Welch Funeral Home and Crematory, we can help. If you're considering cremation, we can explain all the alternatives for a dignified, personalized service. Did you know that with cremation, you can still have a visitation, memorial gathering, interment, and all the regular funeral services? Contact Natalie Pickle and Welch for a free brochure on cremation and cost. We'll answer all your concerns.
News time is 6:37, and the 7-on-7 qualifying team from Big Spring will be in College Station for that tournament July 10th and 11th. 64 teams in Division II. Now 3 games on July the 10th. Now the players from here from Big Spring will be having a fundraiser for that event. That's today and tomorrow, 8 a.m. to noon at Walmart. They'll be raising money with Krispy Kreme donuts sold by those football players. Again, that happens today. Fundraiser for the 7-on-7 team that's going to College Station today and tomorrow morning, 8 to noon at Walmart. And if you never had those Krispy Kreme donuts, man, you got to dig into those. Those are pretty good. So that happens today. All right, the Mavericks and Carmelo Anthony met yesterday for about 3 hours on whether he may want to come to play for Big D. And a purely business meeting, though, said owner Mark Cuban. So we'll see what happens with him as he continues his tour. He'll be meeting with the Lakers later this week. Also at Wimbledon, Andy Murray out after a 5-set match. He was the defending champion, first British man to win that tournament in over 77 years last year, but won't be able to defend it this year. Well, Lyle Hollins has been named as the new coach of the Brooklyn Nets. Remember, he took over Jason Kidd, who just spent a year there, but then took the job in Milwaukee 2 days ago. So now he's the head coach out there. Rangers lose again last night to Baltimore. They'll wrap up that 4-game set tonight when they play the Orioles. 6:05 is the pregame show. 6:35 is the first pitch on the mighty 1490.
The forecast you need when you need it. K-Best Weather.
And your pinpoint 7 weather forecast. A 50% chance of showers today. Look for a high of 94 tonight. Chance rain with a low 70. And then on Friday, look for mostly sunny skies, 95. Saturday, 96. Sunday, 97. Monday, back around 95. Tuesday, 96. Currently in Grady, it's 70. Tarzan checks in at 69. Colorado City, 71, and 73 here in Big Spring. For more on these stories and your 5-day forecast, visit Facebook or log on to kbestmedia.com. I'm Tom A. Reese with your K-Best Radio Group News. Now, look up and live.
The Bible says in Luke chapter 18, a certain ruler asked Jesus, "Good teacher, what should I do to inherit eternal life?" Jesus said, "Sell all that you have and distribute to the poor, and you will have treasure in heaven. And come, follow me." But when he heard this, he became very sorrowful, for he was very rich. This man had already achieved the P's of success: power, prosperity, and prestige. The way he worded his question suggests he thought he could get eternal life the way he had gotten everything else, by self-effort. What must I do? He mistakenly assumed heaven was just a payment away, but it is not. Only a cold-hearted God would sell salvation to those who can afford it. This is Mark Lindsay, pastor of First Baptist Church for Look Up and Live. Eternal life costs more than you can afford. That's why you do not need a resume. You need a redeemer. Money was not this man's problem. Self-sufficiency was. It was not his income that kept him out of God's kingdom. It was his ego. It is not just the wealthy who have difficulty grasping this. So do the educated, the strong, the good-looking, the popular, yes, and even the religious. To receive salvation, you must first acknowledge you are spiritually bankrupt. Your cupboard is bare, and your reputation is worthless. You cannot approach God demanding justice. You can only come pleading for mercy. If you will come to Him today, that is what you will get. Big Spring is filled with wonderful churches who preach the gospel of Christ. This Sunday, why not visit one and meet God in a fellowship of people who love you and who love the Lord?
Are you looking for an experienced general dentist who can meet virtually all of your dental needs without having to go out of town? Dr. David Ward can. Of course, he and his team gently provide cleanings, beautiful white fillings, crowns and bridges, dentures and partials, but Dr. Ward also does all of the following: sedation, orthodontics, root canal treatment, implants to replace teeth and retain dentures, oral surgery, including wisdom teeth and implant placement, and laser gum surgery. Dr. Ward can even provide wonderful relief to some medical problems, including snoring, sleep apnea, migraines, and TMJ pain with highly effective FDA-approved therapies. At Dr. Ward's, most insurances are filed and accepted with copay. Qualified no-interest financing is also available. His high-tech office is in the beautiful historic Rock House on the corner of 15th and Scurry. See his website at davidwardDDS.com. Dr. David Ward. Gentle, beautiful, high-tech dentistry right here in Big Spring.
It's never too late to enroll at New Hope Christian School for newborns through 12. New Hope offers a Becca curriculum with loving Christian teachers, after-school care, and transportation available for most area schools. Hot, nutritious breakfast, lunch, and an afternoon snack provided. Stop by 118 Cedar Road or go to newhopebigspring.com. That's www.newhopebigspring.com. See what a difference New Hope can make in your child's future.
We're sending you back to the future.
Your child's future depends on their education, and Nazarene Christian Academy continues to provide you with a choice in that education. With kindergarten, first grade, and second grade coming in 2014, they provide a Becca curriculum with certified, loving Christian teachers. For more information, go to newhopebigspring.com. See what a difference Nazarene Christian Academy can make in your child's future.
Coming to theaters near you, the hottest movie of the summer. Wait, wrong voice track. You're listening to Gooney in the Morning on KBST.
Let's watch the sky explode. It's time to celebrate ya. I got a whole truckload of Chinese firecrackers. Pyromaniacs love ya. Honor our founding fathers and fallen neighbors. Decorate the night with screams and swirls. As I ignite it, hey, please don't be frightened. It's time to light it. Let the flag unfurl. The cops are after me. Bought them illegally. Birthday of our country. The 4th of July.
Welcome back to Gooney in the Morning on KBST AM and FM. How about that parody right there?
I know, right?
little Robin Thicke action.
We should have made a video for
We
it.
should have. Wow.
I didn't say us. I just said I wish they made a video. The first one was so exciting.
Yeah, right. Well, it's Thursday, July 3rd, 6:44 here at the KBS Studios. You gotta tune in to the YouTube video, the live feed we have going on right now. I've added an addition to what I was wearing earlier on.
I think it's an improvement.
You think so?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Dude, you should just make that your trademark. I mean, you look like you got like a blue Lisa Simpson do.
Nice.
Yeah.
Love it.
It works. You ought to check that out. You can also go to our Facebook page, and I put a link on there that takes you directly to our YouTube page that you can check out the live video feed. Just go to facebook.com/KBest957.
Excellent. Hey, Gooney, have you downloaded the new app?
What new app?
The new KBest app.
The new KBest app?
Yes.
Yeah, I have.
It's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
Actually, this is really
cool.
This is a true story. This isn't a bit. Gooney told me, he said, I downloaded the new app, and it keeps coming on at like 5 o'clock.
I'm telling everybody.
Dude, this is the first person I'm telling. He said it keeps coming on at 5 o'clock. And I said, well, that's odd. Then I thought about it, and I said, you know what? There's an alarm on the app that you can set that the alarm comes up with the music and everything. So if you want to wake up with KBest, then why wouldn't you? Download the app, then go into the settings and set the alarm up, and you could be like Gooney. You can wake up with us.
Yeah, or you can freak out at 5 p.m. every day going, why is this going off? And not knowing. Like, I thought that there was a bug, and I was doing something awesome by telling Charles. I was like, hey, man, we might want to get this looked into. And he was like, what, the alarm?
It's not a bug. It's a feature.
It was just you. You were the bug.
Yeah, that was me.
So to download the apps, you just go to the iTunes App Store for iPhone, and you can go to the Android Google Play Store and just type in KBest 95.7, and it'll take you right there. You can download the app. And what I'm telling people, hey, download the app today. Go to Pops in the Park. Keep us tuned in because we're going to try to do some behind-the-scenes stuff on the radio.
Yeah.
So while you're sitting there, before the entertainment starts, you can just jam out to KBest 95.7.
Nice.
And you'll hear all the behind-the-scenes stuff. And then when AC and the heaters take the stage, and you turn that off and listen to AC and the heaters.
There we go. And then you'll be able to hear the broadcast. Because if you're somewhere that's not like right there around the amphitheater, you typically have the radio on anyway because you hear the symphony during the fireworks show and all that.
Yeah,
So
and people
you have an app.
People were telling me they have their favorite places. Some people go up to the mountains. Some people like to sit by the Comanche Trail Lake. And, I mean, different people have different places. Some people go out where the grills are and they grill up some food and kind of get underneath some of the pavilions and get ready to watch it. So there really isn't a bad place around the park, and the park's really big. So a lot of people, they don't even bother with going to the amphitheater. They just have their favorite place, and they go back year after year, and it's their place. So if you're not going to be in the amphitheater, why not download the app and listen to us?
Yeah, you don't want to waste the car battery. So
Exactly.
It's much better to waste your phone battery.
Exactly. And we got a new addition to the entertainment.
We do. Jody Nix is going to be performing up there now.
That's awesome.
That is so exciting. Yeah, Adrian had made that announcement yesterday. He's pumped about it. It's going to be fun. That's always a fun show. Jody impressed me so much last weekend at the Fantastic Fours.
Oh, yeah.
Played. It was just spectacular. Put on a great show.
And we can't talk about Pops in the Park without talking about Super Rod.
Oh yeah, not at all. They helped save the fireworks show this year. Definitely, they had donated over $12,000 to help. Because I mean the funds were lacking this year with the donations and everything coming in. It just wasn't quite what they had needed to have a show like they had in the past years. And Super Rod at the last minute they stepped in and made a big contribution to help save the show. So it's going to be huge, just as always.
Now, what's your favorite part about Pops in the Park, Gooney?
It's got to be the fireworks show. You know, 2 years ago, I got to watch the fireworks show from the refinery. It's one of the toppest parts. I was at the power plant out there called the deaerator.
You just climbed up on top
all the way up top, sat there all night and watched fireworks.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Bet you that was a good view.
Oh yeah, it was really cool.
Heather, what's your favorite part of the Pops in the Park?
The fireworks, man.
The fireworks.
Yeah.
I swear, last year before I went to the Pops in the Park, people were telling me the turkey legs, and so I thought, no way are people going to walk around with turkey legs. Because most people, even if you like walking around with the big turkey leg, most people are kind of self-conscious. They don't want to do it.
Right.
No, not at Pops in the Park.
Nope.
Turkey legs. Turkey legs is one of the biggest lines I saw at Pops in the Park. And so I saw all these people eating turkey legs, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to try a turkey leg. No, could not get to the line. I mean, the line was so long. It was that long. So
They're amazing.
so a lot of people like turkey legs, and I'm assuming the vendor's going to be there again this year and do up some turkey legs. I'm gonna try to get one, Gooney.
I wonder if like a turkey leg vendor only has to work like 6 times a year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they have so much business and stuff like this. They're like, all right, I'm gonna take a 3-month vacation.
Where do you get turkey legs at? I mean,
Yeah,
do you have to buy turkeys and just take
Raise
like
them?
the 2 legs and that's it?
I don't know. Like that's wasteful.
What do you do with the rest of the turkey?
It's July and we're talking about turkey, Gooney. What's wrong with us?
Oh, I know it.
Another thing coming up that'll kind of help you is a lot of people go out and celebrate the 4th of July.
Right.
And AAA Texas has the Tipsy Toe program that's going to be in effect all across Texas.
That's right.
Starts at 6 p.m. tonight and it goes to midnight tomorrow. So if you're driving a car, if you're a bartender, a restaurant manager, party host, or you just have a bunch of passengers who are drinking and you look up in your designated drivers drinking as well and kind of enjoying it, don't take the chance. You can call 1-800-AAA-HELP. That's 1-800-222-4357, and they're going to get you home.
That's a cool program right there.
Yeah.
And we're
really
gonna put this information up on our website, kbestmedia.com.
Yeah.
And that way you can have it and take it with you. And if get somewhere tonight and get to celebrating a little bit too much and need to use this program, and we encourage you to do so.
Yeah.
The roads get kind of dangerous with
They do.
if you don't take advantage of these things, they get dangerous.
Right.
And we don't want that. And we want everyone to celebrate and have fun and arrive home safely. So we'll put this up on our website, kbestmedia.com, for you a little bit later today.
There you go. That's awesome. And you also want to be careful if you're going to be popping any fireworks over this time.
Definitely.
I mean, that gets dangerous. There's a lot of safety issues. And the thing is the fireworks that you don't think about being dangerous are the ones that are most dangerous, like your sparklers. Those cause more burns and fires and stuff like that than any other firework does.
They burn at 1,200 degrees Fahrenheit.
That is insane.
It is, because your oven, what do you bake things on, like 300?
Yeah.
And
Cake bakes at 350, wood burns at 575, and glass melts at 900 degrees.
Hotter than what glass melts.
Yes.
That is insane.
See, I've never liked sparklers. Like,
it's like
They're
my
always
favorite
kinda boring.
part. No,
It's your favorite part? What color is sparkler, Heather?
the red ones.
The red ones?
Yes.
See, I guess as a kid, and I've given my daughter a sparkler before, and she's kind of got the same thing, and I've just never outgrew it.
Right.
I mean, it's just intuition. I don't like fire or sparks dropping that close to my hand. I mean, I know it's not going to burn you. I know people do it all the time.
Right.
But then again, people do crazy things all the time. And the worst thing about 4th of July is people who just light fireworks in their hand and they just go off.
Yeah.
I mean, you can lose a hand easily.
Oh, yeah. I've definitely
We always
heard
used to
stories
hold the
like
Roman candles. Just hold them.
And you're not supposed to do that because if for some reason it goes off wrong, all the powder's in the base where you're holding it,
Right.
and that's where it's going to blow up. And then you're going to come in here and you're going to be, we're going to rename you Nubby.
Nubby. Love it.
And your typing skills are going to go down. Your words per minute are going to plummet.
Yeah. Your WBM is definitely going to lower, Heather. Nubby.
I'll just make up for it with my other hand.
Just use your hand.
Exactly. Hand.
But yeah, you
just one.
you can't pop fireworks in the city limits. That's still in effect. And if you do go outside of the city limits, you have to get somebody's permission if you go out on their property, and you can't do it from the road either. So just come out to Pops in the Park. They have fireworks that you can't buy.
Yeah.
And
They have fireworks you can't buy.
well, they have better fireworks.
Right.
I mean, you can't buy fireworks that big.
See, and that's the thing that a lot of folks don't realize is that even in the county, you can't pop the fireworks unless you're on someone's private property.
Right.
Because, I mean, as a kid growing up, I grew up out in Tubbs Edition out near Forest Hand, and we thought that we could just go out in the street out in front of the house.
That's what we did. You know what?
Right.
Dark, go out in the street, look both ways for cars, and then light them, and then a car comes, and you just hope it doesn't hit the car.
Yeah, right.
I remember one time we did that, and we were shooting off the artillery shells. Well, it fell, and a car passed by, and it went off right as that car passed by and smacked it right in the side of the door. Wow. That was pretty scary.
Yeah, that's why you're not allowed to do those in the road.
Right.
We got chased like 3 blocks.
So be careful. Overall, that's what we want to send out the message.
Definitely.
Just be careful, be responsible, and follow all the directions, and you'll make it out.
Have a good time.
Hey, be sure to get your birthdays and anniversaries in our Facebook page, facebook.com/KBest957. We'll be reading those live and on the air, along with the sweetheart of the day. When we return, we got TSN coming up on KBST.
It's high summer, so you ought to hightail it out of town and do something fun. You like lakes, rivers, and streams? There are plenty of them in Texas. You like mountains? We have 100 of them over a mile high. Like the beach? We've got 400 miles of shoreline. You like camping? We've got 55 state parks and 2 national parks. So go somewhere. Make sure your vehicle is in good shape. If you need a part, call Westex at 263-5000. They're the folks in the know when it comes to auto parts. Snyder Highway, Big Spring.
TSN News. I'm Mitch Carr. Governor Rick Perry will be testifying before a House committee that's making a road trip to McAllen. The panel is chaired by Texas Republican Mike McCall, looking into the immigration crisis along the border. Governor Perry has criticized the Obama administration's policies and recently okayed $1.3 million a week in extra funding for the DPS for border-related security measures. The president has asked Congress for $2 billion and additional flexibility to speed up the deportation of the children. And while local, state, and federal officials work to deal with the growing number of undocumented immigrants, Customs and Border Protection is launching an international media campaign. The CBP commissioner says the announcements will include hundreds of billboards as well as thousands of radio and TV public service announcements that will air in Honduras, Guatemala, and El Salvador. Jaime Trevino, an attorney with Catholic Charities of Dallas, says there are many reasons children decide to make that dangerous journey north.
General violence in their home country, gangs, economic instability, political instability, and also there's just not any opportunities for these children.
More than 50,000 unaccompanied children have been detained since October in this country, most of them in South Texas. The San Antonio water system has broken ground in the southeast part of Bexar County for the largest inland groundwater desalination plant in the nation.
SAS Chairman Berto Guerra says it's a vision like this that prevents San Antonio from drinking sewer water like they're doing in North Texas.
How are you able, as a city, when everyone else is drying up, to still be in stage 2 water restrictions?
The reverse osmosis system will remove 97% of the salt in the brackish Carrizo aquifer and will produce 12 million gallons per day by 2016. Total cost of the 3-phase project, about $460 million. In San Antonio, Jim Forsyth, TSN News.
A Texas Tech student's Facebook page continuing to draw threats and insults and support. 19-year-old Kendall Jones, on a big game hunt in Africa, posted photos of her posing with the trophies, including a dead lion, zebra, and leopard. Ben Carter is with the Dallas Safari Club.
When they sell a hunt or someone buys a hunt and harvests an animal, money from that helps pay for the efforts of conservation and anti-poaching and management.
And Carter says hunters take such pictures so they remember the experience they just had. This is TSN News.
Remember our old country home, clean fresh air and flowers growing in the fields along the path beside our swimming hole. Mama hollering through the screen, would you kids like some homemade ice cream? That was such a simpler time and place. Bluebell tastes just like the good old days.
Wave your magic wand, say open sesame, then pop the lid on a carton of Bluebell Magic Cookie Bar ice cream, loaded with graham cracker crust pieces, dark chocolate chunks, roasted pecans, and toasted coconut in a caramel sauce swirl. Shazam!
Bluebell tastes just like the good old days.
Look for Bluebell ice cream at your local grocer and pick up your favorite flavor today.
Hurricane Arthur is threatening to brush the North Carolina coast tomorrow, the 4th of July. North Carolina's governor is telling vacationers and residents, don't put your stupid hat on. He says people along the coast should not risk their safety trying to salvage picnics and barbecues. The government is about to release the June unemployment data, and forecasts ahead of the revelation in the next half hour are optimistic. Economists surveyed by FactSet think that employers added 215,000 jobs and that the unemployment rate will stay at 6.3%. Washington is asking for tightened security at Heathrow Airport and other foreign airports that have direct flights to the United States. The latest concern is that Al-Qaeda is trying to develop a new and improved bomb that could go undetected through airport security using Americans. I'm Mitch Carr on the Texas State Network.
TS with news every hour. This is KBST AM and FM, Big Spring.
Here's the latest from ABC News. I'm Richard Davies. More improvement for the U.S. jobs market with employers adding to the workforce. The June employment report coming out about half an hour from now. ABC's Ann Compton at the White House with a preview.
These monthly job figures jump up and down, but what gives economists here such confidence is the trend line. Every month over the last 4, the economy has generated more than 200,000 new jobs a month in the private sector.
Since the year began, 1 million new jobs have been created. Economist Mark Zandi is hopeful about an improvement.
We maintain even this pace of job growth. We should be back to what economists call full employment by late 2016.
That's more than 2 years from now. Tropical Storm Arthur, the first hurricane of the season. There are hurricane warnings up for the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Michael Brennan of the National Hurricane Center says Arthur may be close to shore by tonight.
It could be a wobble either way that would determine whether the center actually moves over the Outer Banks. But regardless, it's going to be very close, and we are expecting hurricane conditions.
Tropical storm warnings are up from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and also the Virginia coast. International air security is being tightened. U.S. and other Western intelligence officials concerned that extremists might be trying to develop a new hard-to-detect bomb.
Homeland Security is asking some airports overseas to expand their screening of passengers before flying to the United States. Here's what sources say you can look for: more random screening, intense scrutiny of electronics, and expanded use of bomb detection machines.
ABC's Pierre Thomas at the Justice Department. The UN High Commissioner for Refugees has a lack of money from donor nations for helping Syrian refugees could foster a security crisis in Lebanon and throw the entire region into turmoil. The UN wants donor nations to quickly provide the unfunded 70% of cash needed for emergency aid. This is ABC News.
Time. It's best found on the weekends and lost in the garage, under the hood, cranking on something. AdvanceAutoParts.com lets you get back to the garage with more time to do what you love. Just buy online and pick up in store 30 minutes later. Plus, order 4 NGK Iridium spark plugs and we'll give you a $10 advance gift card by mail. Advance Auto Parts. Let's get you back to the garage.
Mail-in rebate, void where prohibited. See AdvanceAutoParts.com for details.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number.
Call 877-319-MY-TV.
The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. So cancel the cable and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money.
Call 877-319-MY-TV.
At just $24.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card.
Call 877-319-MY-TV. That's 877-319-MY-TV.
Fabien Cousteau, the grandson of famed French explorer Jacques Cousteau, has returned to the surface after spending 31 days underwater. What was that like?
It was almost like emerging again from the womb, back out into the air environment.
And being underwater?
It's a very noisy place down below, and it's full of activity, and you pierce the air, and all of a sudden it's fairly quiet. There's not much activity other than on the boat, and it was almost empty.
Cousteau, part of a scientific team exploring a coral reef off the coast of Florida. President Obama says almost 4 years after Congress passed the Dodd-Frank reform bill in response to the financial crisis, banks are still in need of more rules. The president says bank customers need to be better protected against failed risk-taking by banks. I'm Richard Davies, ABC News.
Elrod's Furniture is pleased to announce that we are now the authorized dealer for Flex Steel furniture. Flex Steel, America's seating specialist, has been producing high-quality furniture for over 100 years. The Latitudes collection features the Dual Flex spring system that sets the standard for comfort. This spring system pairs the famous blue ribbon seat spring with helical coils into a durable steel frame. And because it's Flex Steel, both the wood frame and the spring system are guaranteed for life. The Latitudes collection lets you enjoy the quality of Flex Steel furniture, as well as the luxury of fine leather at prices you can afford. So come in for a no-pressure shopping experience at Elrod's Furniture, Big Spring's oldest, largest, finest furniture store with the best brands and best prices at 2309 Scurry Street.
DQ, this is the stop sign of Texas. How does your typical Texas mom stop the afternoon munchies?
Mom, we're hungry!
With a quick stop at DQ. From great DQ desserts like the S'mores Blizzard to classic dip cones, shakes, sundaes, and more. For the best treats and eats in Texas, there's only one place to stop. DQ, this is the stop sign of Texas.
Bad Boys Fireworks is open for business. Bad Boys Fireworks has some of the biggest, baddest fireworks in the industry. What makes Bad Boys better?
The items that we carry. We want to give explosive savings back to the public. So if you come to Bad Boys Fireworks, you're going to leave there not with a handful, but with a sackful.
You got that right. This year, Bad Boys is giving everyone the chance to enjoy the 500-gram cakes. Buy one, get one free.
It's what they call the Supermax, the heavyweights, the multi-shots.
That's right. The heavyweights are buy one, get one free.
Whenever you light one of these 500-gram cakes, what you'll see is colored palms with blue and red tips. And then at the end, it'll have crossettes with crackle.
If you've never had a 500-gram cake, now's your chance. The heavyweights are buy one, get one free at Bad Boys Fireworks, now open on the North Service Road just a half-mile east of the refinery. You'll get the most bang for your buck at Bad Boys Fireworks.
The 4th of July is a day we honor patriots who fought and died for our independence over 200 years ago. Their personal sacrifice made possible the creation of our United States, a nation built upon freedom. While we celebrate the 4th of July this year with our family and friends, we need to also honor our patriots of today, those that have served and continue to serve in our armed forces. Their sacrifices have protected our freedom since 1776. At the VLB Lehman Lusk Sanchez Texas State Veterans Home in Big Spring, we honor the men and women of our military by providing the finest long-term care anywhere for our Texas veterans. Visit us online at texasveterans.com or come see us. We're just north of I-20 on Highway 87. The staff and veteran residents of the Lehman Lusk Sanchez Veterans Home wish you a happy and safe 4th of July holiday. Texas State Veterans Homes, where honor lives.
Did your mother ever tell you that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach? Well, Brenda over at Hilltop Cafe knows that, so she's cooking up all-you-can-eat shrimp and fish. And everybody loves shrimp. After all,
you can boil it, broil it, bake it, saute it, shrimp kebabs, shrimp creole, there's pineapple shrimp, lemon shrimp, coconut shrimp, pepper shrimp, shrimp and potatoes, shrimp burger. That's about it.
Well, Brenda is frying it up, and it is delicious, especially when it's all-you-can-eat shrimp and fish. Hilltop Cafe is located at the top of the hill on East 4th Street, right next to the car wash. That's this Thursday night and all day Friday for all-you-can-eat shrimp and fish with fries, beans, coleslaw, and hush puppies. Now that'll win his heart, because men love shrimp.
I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is.
See? Take him for all you can eat this Thursday night and all day Friday at Hilltop Cafe. The following message is brought to you by EarthCo.
I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down.
And what's coming out of that sky? Fireworks at the spectacular Pops in the Park celebration tonight. Happy Independence Day from EarthCo and Tim and Terry Blackshear.
I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down.
with the news you need when you need it. Howard County's news leader, your K-Best Radio Group News.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, July the 3rd. It's Thursday, July the 3rd. I'm Tommy Reese with your K-Best Radio Group News. 72 degrees overcast in Big Spring, and your complete K-Best Pinpoint 7 weather forecast is on the way. And of course, tonight is the annual Pops in the Park at the amphitheater, and KBestMedia.com station, KBest Media stations, KBest 95.7, KBST 1490, and KBTS 94.3. The Fuse will be broadcasting live beginning at 6 o'clock tonight from the amphitheater, the Pops in the Park. It also means that the park's going to be closed today. The part of the Russ McEwen Water Park, that is, will be closed today because the preparations for Pops in the Park, but they'll reopen tomorrow, noon to 8 p.m. Now, all other non-emergency city offices will also be closed tomorrow for the 4th, as well as county offices in the county courthouse. It does include the sanitation services as well as the landfill, neither of which will be open tomorrow. Emergency utility services will be on call and can be contacted at 264-2392, 264-2392. Well, coming up in a few weeks, it's once again time for one of the duckiest events in Howard County. It's the annual duck race. The Lucky Ducky Derby will be held at the Russ McEwen Aquatic Center on Friday, July the 18th, and tickets are on sale now. They can be purchased at a variety of businesses and organizations around town. Just look for the Aflac Duck or posters for the Lucky Ducky Derby to find out participating locations. Tickets are $5 a piece or $10 for $45. As always, there are 7 possible prizes worth over $100 each, and this year's Lucky Duck could walk away with an appliance worth up to $1,500. Proceeds from the Lucky Ducky Derby will benefit Isaiah 58 and the Greater Big Spring Rotary Club. And yesterday at Back in Motion, along with United Blood Services, teamed up for a major blood drive as the 4th of July holiday is here. Linda Grace with United Services tells us.
Could not come at a more key time prior to the holiday when the need for blood goes up and our supplies are very low. So celebrate the freedoms we have, but help someone fight for their life. And you can do that by donating blood.
Jody Reed, the owner of Back in Motion, echoes those very same sentiments.
For people who want to make a difference, one donation can save up to 3 lives, and I don't know that people realize how important that is, especially at the holidays, because there's always such a shortage about this time of year.
Thank you to those donors who came out and gave blood yesterday. HEB, committed to ensuring the safety of its products, is issuing a precautionary recall of several beef market items in stores throughout Texas due to the possible presence of foreign material in meat. Now, no illnesses have been reported, and again, they are saying that they're issuing a precautionary recall on market items. The SKUS numbers will be also available on the K-Best Media website. Log on to that to see which products are of concern from HEB. Now, the Howard Davis Center on the Big Spring campus will be closed beginning Monday, July the 7th through Wednesday, July the 9th for cheer camp and basketball court repairs. The center will reopen on Thursday. That happens on July the 10th. In obituaries, D.A. Thurman, 95, formerly of Big Spring, passed away July 1st at a Colorado City nursing home. Funeral services will be at 10 a.m. today at Nally Pickle and Welch Rosewood Chapel. Interment will follow at Trinity Memorial Park. Arrangements are under the direction of Nally Pickle and Welch Funeral Home. Marion Morgan, 85 of Big Spring, passed away yesterday at a local nursing home. Graveside services will be held at 10 a.m. Saturday, July 5th at the Peace Chapel at Trinity Memorial Park. The family will receive friends from 6 to 7 tonight at the Nally Pickle and Welch Funeral Home. And this portion of the news being brought to you by Myers & Smith.
In a time of personal loss, emotions run high, and exceptional kindness is called for.
We went through a lot. Their compassion made all the difference.
3 qualities matter in a difficult time: sensitivity, compassion, and respect.
Myers & Smith Funeral Home and Chapel.
News time is 7:14, and in sports locally here, the football team for Big Spring has qualified for the 7-on-7 qualifying tournament. That'll be July 10th and 11th at College Station. 64 teams, Division II. 3 games for the Big Spring team on July 10th, and they need money to get there. They'll have a fundraiser beginning today at Walmart from 8 to noon, and then tomorrow at Walmart from 8 to noon. What are they selling? Well, Krispy Kreme donuts sold by the football players. Those are good. If you haven't tried those, you need to. Again, that's today and tomorrow. The football players for the 7-on-state team going to College Station on July 10th and 11th. They're selling those Krispy Kreme donuts today 8 to noon and tomorrow 8 to noon at the Walmart here in Big Spring. Your weather forecast is on the way.
Pastor Courtney Ballard and the good folks at the Circuit Riders Cowboy Church of Howard County would like to invite you and your family to their Sunday worship services at 10 o'clock. Bible study begins at 9. Cowboy Church is located south of Big Spring at 5108 Nichols Road, and that's across the street from the Elbow Elementary School at the corner of Farm Road 818 and Nichols Road. Dress is casual. Come join us for old-time gospel and country songs. Looking forward to seeing you on Sunday.
And your KBS Pinpoint 7 weather forecast, scattered showers and thunderstorms. 50% chance of rain today. Tonight, a chance of rain with a low 70. And then on the 4th of July, it'll be mostly sunny, high of 93. Saturday, sunny, 95. Sunday, 96. And then on Monday, look for high of 97. Colorado City right now, 69 clear. Garden City, 69 and clear. Ackerley, 67. There's rain out there. Grady, 66 and rain. Midland, 70 and clear. And 72 overcast in Big Spring. For more on these stories and your 5-day forecast, visit Facebook or log on to kbestmedia.com. I'm Tommy Reese with your KBest Radio Group News.
This is your Action News reporter again at the scene of Back in Motion Chiropractic, where another amazing incident seems to have occurred. Pardon me, sir. Did you see what happened here at Back in Motion?
Yeah, I did. He looked like an ordinary man, but I believe he was a superhero. He took Ethel's head and adjusted her neck real gentle-like, and she came out a-smiling. Took her pain away in a flash. Come back here, Ethel!
There you have it. Pain has once again been eliminated at Back in Motion Chiropractic.
Choate Well Service has lots of equipment for your water well needs. We drill water wells that are always cased and gravel packed to keep the well from caving and sanding in. Choate Well Service drills and finishes a well to state specifications for oil well sites and domestic applications. For your water well needs, call us. Choate Well Service, 39552. We're the best in the business.
Right away in a Texas Silverado from Pollard Chevrolet Buick Cadillac, 1501 East 4th Street. It's sleek. 20-inch chrome wheels, monochromatic door handles. It seats 5 comfortably and has under-seat storage. It's rugged, whether hauling furniture or equipment. It gets the job done in style. That's Texas style. Silverado with a big silver star. What a deal! Buy local, receive VIP treatment. The price is right at Pollard. A lot of truck for your buck. Compare and save cash and time. Drive only a mile for a smile. Right away today from Pollard Chevrolet.
This is where the cowboy rides away.
Chevrolet, find new roads.
All right, here we go. Hold your ears, folks. It's showtime.
It's showtime.
Showtime. Showtime. Let's bring it in. It's showtime, right?
Hurry up.
Broadcasting live from the KBest studios in the Spring City. It's the morning show you wake up here. Gooney in the morning with Gooney.
It's hard to think of words in the morning.
And Heather.
And I'm dyslexic and ADD.
Yes.
Whoa.
60% of the time, it works.
every time.
That escalated quickly.
Are you ready?
Welcome to Gooney in the Morning on KBST AM and FM. It's Thursday, July 3rd. Man. Yeah, July 3rd. That's what I said.
I don't care, baby, by the way.
We got Heather in the house.
Hey, guys.
Charles is here this morning.
Good morning.
It's a good morning. It's a great morning.
It is. It's like a Friday.
I know.
Like I said.
It is. I'm so excited. Got a long weekend up ahead of us.
We do.
And you know what's better? Better than a long weekend? We have things to do.
Yeah.
And then we get to take a break.
Oh, I know. See, that's the thing is normally, like, even if we have a long weekend, we still have stuff going on throughout that long weekend.
Right.
We get it all out of the way.
Yeah,
Today
exactly.
is the day to get out of the way.
We got today to do the Pops in the Pack, and then we have the morning show tomorrow, and the rest of the day. Phew.
Yeah, that's right. This is something different than what we've been doing. Usually, we were just kind of have holidays off and take off. But you know what? We're doing the show live from the KBS studio tomorrow morning.
That's right.
There are.
And it's going to be good, too. So you should listen.
Yeah.
Should wake up early. Turn that radio on.
Set that alarm on that KBest app.
You know what? That's the best thing.
Hey, real quick, I saw this post on Facebook. Alex took this morning. The city workers right now, they're out putting the flags up.
I saw that. They started up before the sun came up.
Yeah.
Because Merck, that's why.
Yeah, he got a good picture of it right there.
You know what? Greg
like
Street looks really cool with all the American flags going down it. So,
It really does, dude. It looks amazing. That's awesome.
So everybody getting into the spirit. Goonies in.
I got full costume.
What do you consider that? Is that a robe, a dress, or?
This is Lady Liberty.
It's a toga.
A toga?
Yeah, toga.
Okay.
Yeah, we're calling it a toga.
Toga sounds more manly.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
But I mean, he is dressed up as Lady Liberty, so Gooney is in drag this morning.
Yeah, Gooney in drag. You got to check us out on the live video feed. You can do this a couple ways. You can go to facebook.com/KBS957, and on there I have a link to our YouTube page, or you can just go to our website, kbsmedia.com, and click on the YouTube button. That'll take you straight there, and you can see my awesome drag suit.
And you know what? There are a whole lot of things on KBS Media that you can do. You can go straight to the app stores and download the phone apps.
Yeah.
You can listen live right there. And if we're playing a song and you want to know the lyrics to that song, like we're not going to play Happy on KBS 95.7, but if you're listening to My Eyes by Blake Shelton and you want to know what the lyrics are, and he does say some things other than come a little closer. The lyrics are right there. You can just press on it and boom, lyrics.
Yeah, that's a really cool feature.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And you can make requests right there from the webpage.
Yeah, I know yesterday during Texas Country Afternoon there were 2 back-to-back Granger requests, and Charles played them both back-to-back.
You know what? You want to hear it? I'm going to play it.
That's right.
You know what else is going to tomorrow morning? Things are just going to kick off early. They're having the annual Highland South 4th of July parade.
Oh, that's right.
Now, if you haven't heard of the Highland South 4th of July parade, it is really cool. What they do is this parade is going to take place tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. They're going to meet at the corner of Highland and Robb at 9:30. It's open to the entire community, so you don't have to live in that neighborhood to participate. Everybody can just go over there. That's just where they're meeting. They're going to have a bunch of different categories that you can win ribbons in. Right. And the category is strollers. So bring your kids. Put them in the strollers. Decorate your kids.
That's awesome.
I love it. Wagons. You can decorate the wagons. The walkers, they wear ribbons, they decorate, so you can kind of dress up, make it fancy. You can wear that tomorrow, Gooney. I'm volunteering you to go in there.
Lady Liberty.
Yeah, exactly. Your pets, you can decorate your pets.
That's cool.
What I'm thinking about, I have an Italian Greyhound named Gumbo. I'm thinking about just going to Walmart, buying some pet-friendly paint, and just painting him, like striping him like the American flag.
That'd be cool.
That would be.
Like an American tiger.
Exactly. He'll become, for one day only, he'll become an American Greyhound.
Yeah, right.
You can also bring your bikes, your tricycles, your big wheels, kids' battery-operated vehicles. You know, like the Power Wheels.
Yeah.
Get that Power Glade decorated all out.
The one that you spent $300 on, they rode around once till the battery went down. That's
charge
those.
Charge that battery up tonight and bring them to the parade.
There we go.
You can decorate your golf carts, bicycles. They got 2 categories: ages 1 to 7 and ages 8+. Wow. Scooters, skateboards, and rollerblades. parades. Now, I don't know what you could do to a skateboard because it might get in the wheels, but I'm telling you, they got a category, so people are going to do it. Motorized vehicles, so that's your cars.
What are those things called that you do this on? You just lean.
Yeah, the
forward
the Segway.
Segways.
Yeah.
I was gonna be like a Vespa.
I was trying to think of a Segway to use.
Does anybody in Big Spring have a Segway? That's a good question.
That is a good question. If you have a Segway, give us a call. We want to know.
Let's see. You got
I wanna ride it.
You got four-wheelers, and they're only allowed if an adult over 18 is driving. Then horses, and then you got the category for your houses. One's mailboxes, and the other one's your house and your lawn. So if you're in that area, decorate up. The parade's going to end at the corner of Highland and Goliad. They're going to have refreshments, entertainment, and the winners are going to be announced. All participants are going to receive ribbons. And if anyone would like to make a monetary donation or supply cookies, they can call Melanie Laudermilk at 432-213-4703 or Shonda Folsom, 213-7671, or they can email Shonda, shonda.folsom@yahoo.com. And so that's the annual Highland South 4th of July parade, and it should be fun.
That seems like a really fun parade because it's kind of simple. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of easy to do. Anyone can really jump in and
kind of like a 4th of July commercial, where all your neighbors just come out into the street and meet and have fun. That's what this is like.
You know what?
That'd be a great commercial for charcoal.
You want to know what else is fun?
What's that?
A fundraiser.
Yeah?
Yeah, we have an actual fundraiser going on this morning and tomorrow morning from 8 a.m. to noon. It's going to be the Big Spring Steers football players. They're raising funds to go to College Station for the 7-on-7 state qualifying tournament.
That's right.
So they'll be at Walmart today and tomorrow morning selling hot, fresh Krispy Kreme donuts. So go support your local Steers. That was running through my mind.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. Good stuff. A lot of action.
I wish some donuts would show up here.
Where's Alex?
Just randomly show
some
up to
Krispy
the,
Kreme. You know
the
where
radio station at 608 Johnson Street.
You know where I'm
Big Spring,
going. You know where I'm
Texas,
going directly after the morning show, right?
Walmart.
Walmart. Go and get my Krispy Kreme on.
That's right.
So, Gooney, do we have any birthdays
We
today?
have birthdays today. We have
Finally.
birthdays.
Well, I have one before you get started on the list. I
hear it.
have somebody who called in, said happy birthday to Dora Purchase from her two nieces.
Well, happy birthday, Dora. Yeah, we got several here page. Mary Zitterkoff's wishing a happy birthday to Shannon Kincaid. Happy birthday, Shannon. Cynthia Martinez wants to wish a happy anniversary to her dad, Joe Martinez, and stepmom, Yvette Martinez. Happy anniversary, Joe and Yvette. Gwen Ray wishing a happy anniversary to Larry and Sandy Fryer. 50 years right there. Congratulations.
Wow.
Happy anniversary, Larry and Sandy. Cody Fryer wishing a happy birthday to Raul Castillo. Sarah Ellis wants to wish a happy birthday to Amy McGaffin. And then Crystal Garcia here wishing a happy second birthday to Layla Garcia. Happy birthday, Layla. If you're having a birthday anniversary out there, we here at Gooney in the Morning want to wish you a very special birth-anniversary. That was nice. Had some anniversaries in there as well.
Yeah. Awesome. Happy birthday,
Wow.
happy anniversary, happy birth-anniversary.
That's nice.
And I'm assuming we have a sweetheart of the day.
Who's that sweetheart?
We sure do. Our sweetheart of the day is Miss Malia Black.
Well, congratulations to Miss Malia. She's going to be receiving a beautiful rose and a bud vase from Vase Flowers. If you haven't seen her today, be sure to congratulate me on everything she does and give her $1.
You said congratulate me on everything she does.
Yeah, we're not congratulating you, Gooney.
Congratulate me
No.
on everything she does.
No.
All right.
You're not taking the credit for her work.
Congratulations
Yeah.
on being sweetheart of the day. If you know somebody who deserves to be sweetheart of the day, you can go to our brand new website, kbestmedia.com. Click on Sweetheart of the Day. It just says Sweetheart on the tab. Click on Sweetheart. You can fill that form out. Heather will get it, and she'll get you scheduled up. And you can make somebody's day, because that's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one important thing. Is this isn't just getting somebody a rose and a bud vase. This is going to make somebody's day.
Right.
Maybe even their week.
It made my week.
And keep this in mind, too, folks, that these are usually like planned a couple weeks ahead of time.
I do it 2 weeks in advance.
So plan ahead when you're doing this, too, if you're wanting to land on somebody's birthday or something like that.
Hey, real quick, Gooney, 4th of July is coming up. We just had the World Cup, and everybody's got some American flags going. Everybody's patriotic, and they're just raring and ready to go.
Right.
And this group ranked the 50 U.S. states by patriotism.
Oh, really?
And I got the top 10 and the bottom 10. do you think Texas is in it?
Gotta be.
Texas is a pretty patriotic state.
Yeah?
I mean, everything's bigger in Texas, right?
That's
Including
right.
patriotism.
Exactly.
Don't mess with Texas.
I would think like North Carolina because of like all the elections and senators and stuff. I don't know. I think
you are very close, Heather. I will tell you, top 10. The top one is South Carolina.
Oh,
North Carolina comes in number 3. Texas
Booyah.
did not make the top 10. The top 10: South Carolina, Maine, North Carolina, Wyoming, Virginia, Florida, Georgia, Alaska, Alabama, and Arizona. However, Texas isn't in the bottom 10 either. Oregon is the least patriotic.
That seems about right.
California.
Close to Canada.
Yeah, there you go. Oregon, California, 2 of the most unpatriotic states.
I think California is just too diverse for it to be one specific.
They just think they're really too cool. That's all that really
But you know
is.
what?
That's all that is.
Texas is patriotic for Texas.
That's right.
Because it's a whole nother
Go
country.
tell you, that's right. Hey, we got TSN coming up on KVST.
Good morning. This is Morning News Break from the Texas State Network. I'm Mitch Carr. In McAllen today, a House committee from Washington holding a special hearing on the immigration issue. The panel is chaired by Texan Mike McCall. The witness list includes Governor Perry. Perry has criticized the Obama administration's immigration policies and recently okayed more than $1 million in weekly funding, extra funding, for the DPS for border-related security measures. And the immigrants continue to come in, between 1,200 and 1,300 a day.
And the Border Patrol's Rio Grande Valley Sector Chief, Kevin Oakes, says his message to Homeland Security Secretary Jay Johnson this week:
this is a detention or a removal situation. This isn't an enforcement situation. We can't enforce our way out of this. And so what has to happen is these juveniles and family units need to be taken out of our custody quicker than what they currently are.
Oakes says the overcrowding should be eased in a couple of weeks with the opening of a new processing and holding facility in McAllen that'll be able to handle about 1,000 immigrants. Also, Dallas County is looking for facilities that could house 2,000 more. In McAllen, Tim Sullivan, TSN News.
And Customs and Border Protection is launching an international media campaign using billboards and radio and TV public service announcements to be aired in Honduras, Guatemala, and El Salvador. And why the kids are coming? Well, Jamie Trevino, an attorney with Catholic Charities of Dallas, says there are many reasons they make that dangerous journey north.
General violence in their home country, gangs, economic instability, political instability, and also there's just not any opportunities for these children.
In a related story, some Mexican police officers are coming to North Texas for specialized training.
Fort Worth Police are hosting officers from its sister city, Toluca, Mexico.
They're sending 10 police officers, including their chief of police, and we're going to train them here for 1 week on different aspects of how we do stuff here in Texas.
Retired Detective Manny Reyes says they'll cover everything from car theft to kidnappings in the week-long training. He says it also gives Fort Worth a better understanding of how Mexican law enforcement works. They'll also cover the issue of the influx of unaccompanied minors crossing the border into the U.S.
It wasn't a topic that we were going to get into, but now that it's really big, we really do need to figure out what can a police department do.
In Fort Worth, Chuck Schickner, TSN News.
Still to come on TSN's Morning News Break. It's holiday travel time. What can you expect? That story next.
DQ, this is the stop sign of Texas. How does your typical Texas mom stop the afternoon munchies?
Mom, we're hungry!
With a quick stop at DQ. From great DQ desserts like the S'mores Blizzard to classic dip cones, shakes, sundaes, and more. For the best treats and eats in Texas, there's only one place to stop. DQ, this is the stop sign of Texas.
You planning to go see a Rangers or Astros game? If you're driving, you want your vehicle to be in tip-top shape. You don't want to have something go wrong and miss the game. If you need a part, call Westex at 263-5000. Westex specializes in parts for vehicles and keeps a huge supply of big items like motors, transmissions, and rear ends. You can save money at Westex. The folks in the know when it comes to auto parts. Snyder Highway, Big Spring.
Texans hitting the road for the holiday weekend won't be alone. AAA spokeswoman Heather Hunter says the organization expects a small increase nationally over last year and about 19% more travel than on Memorial Day weekend. Hunter doesn't believe the increase in gas prices recently will have much effect.
Some travelers may pull back in spending in other areas, eat at a cheaper restaurant, or participate in free activities such as going to the beach to help make up for some of the expenses that they'll be paying on gas.
Americans traveling overseas are being advised there will be extra security at some airports when they come home. U.S. intelligence officials say they're concerned that al-Qaeda is trying to invent an undetectable explosive device. There's no indication, they say, that such a bomb exists yet, but the administration is calling for tighter security measures at foreign airports that have direct flights to the United States. It was American Airlines Flight 362 from San Diego to Dallas-Fort Worth Airport, but a half an hour into it, one of the passengers decided he wanted to go someplace else.
He just kept saying he wanted to go to Miami. He needed to get to Miami.
And the flight attendants rounded up the biggest passengers they could find to help keep an eye on the man.
They surrounded the gentleman in his seat with the larger men, and once the guys were all around him, he calmed down a little bit.
The man was taken off the plane at Phoenix, and then the flight continued to North Texas. A Round Rock man now faces up to 15 years in federal prison after pleading guilty to federal charges of trying to recruit and support terrorists. UT student Rautul Khan is a Bangladesh-born American citizen who was arrested last summer. Prosecutors say he was trying to recruit fighters to go to Somalia to fight a holy war. Well, who should you ask if there are any deadly chemicals in storage facilities near your home? TSN's Austin Bureau Chief Chris Fox says the answer changes.
Originally, it was the State Department of Health Services that would provide information about where dangerous chemicals are stored. But according to Attorney General Greg Abbott, not anymore.
If it contains information that falls in the category of Homeland Security, that type of information cannot be received by the public.
Now, if people want to know, they have to ask each company individually what chemicals they're storing.
You can ask every facility whether or not they have chemicals or not, and they can tell you, well, we do have chemicals or we don't have chemicals, and if they do, they'll tell you which ones they have.
In this case, you'd need to go door to door to find out. In Austin, Chris Fox, TSN News.
Former prisoner of war Bo Bergdahl, recovering in San Antonio at the Army Hospital, has taken a huge step in his recovery, according to reports.
Over the last 5 years in captivity and for about 1 month living on military bases, Sergeant Bergdahl has been shielded from society until now. As part of his reintegration, doctors are allowing him to venture into public, visiting restaurants and stores, and he has been recognized.
It's been neutral to positive. They haven't had any negative interactions so far.
Army spokeswoman Armin Consal says part of the reintegration is learning how to be recognized, where before he was just another face in the crowd. In San Antonio, Michael Board, TSN News.
Word just in, the U.S. economy doing a little better than expected. The economy added 288,000 jobs in June, the fifth straight big gain, and of 77,000 more than expected. And the jobless rate has dropped. It was expected to stay at 6.3%. It has dipped to 6.1%. H-E-B stores have issued a recall for all of its Texas locations concerning packaged beef items, a mix of products with June and July sell-by dates. H-E-B says the recall is necessary because of possible foreign material in the meat, but says no illnesses have been reported and that customers can return the items for a full refund. In San Antonio, the water system has broken ground in Bexar County for the largest inland groundwater desalination plant in the country.
SAS Chairman Berto Guerra says it's a vision like this that prevents San Antonio from drinking sewer water like they're doing in North Texas.
How are you able, as a city, when everyone else is drying up, to still be in stage 2 water restrictions?
The reverse osmosis system will remove 97% of the salt in the brackish Carrizo aquifer and will produce 12 million gallons per day by 2016. Total cost of the 3-phase project, about $460 million. In San Antonio, Jim Forsyth, TSN News.
Tomorrow, TxDOT is shutting down its toll tag customer service and website for TxTag for a thorough upgrade, which will then debut next Wednesday. The state agency says the new and improved TxTag customer service website will offer, among other things, live chat support. Still to come on Morning News Break. On TSN, Mike Rogers takes a look at the other side of the news. Now this.
Bad Boys Fireworks is open for business. Bad Boys Fireworks has some of the biggest, baddest fireworks in the industry. What makes Bad Boys better?
The items that we carry. We want to give explosive savings back to the public. So if you come to Bad Boys Fireworks, you're going to leave there not with a handful, but with a sackful.
You got that right. This year, Bad Boys is giving everyone the chance to enjoy the 500-gram cakes. Buy one, get one free.
It's what they call the Supermax, the heavyweights, the multi-shots.
That's right. The heavyweights are buy one, get one free.
Whenever you light one of these 500-gram cakes, what you'll see is colored palms with blue and red tips. And then at the end, it'll have crescents with crackle.
If you've never had a 500-gram cake, now's your chance. The heavyweights are buy one, get one free at Bad Boys Fireworks, now open on the North Service Road just a half-mile east of the refinery. You'll get the most bang for your buck at Bad Boys Fireworks.
And now, TSN's Mike Rogers takes a look at the other side of the news.
If you're any kind of parent at all, you know that from time to time, it's kind of fun to embarrass your kid.
Dad?
Exactly. That's the reaction you want. But what Dale Price of American Fork, Utah, did to his son, Rain, during his entire sophomore year in high school, which just came to an end, that may have crossed the line. It began on the first day of school when he went out in the front yard and waved goodbye to his son, who was, of course, mortified.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I was in shock.
I mean, think about it.
First day of riding a bus to school, first day of high school, seeing my dad waving, not the thing that I want to see.
Yeah, but it just got worse from there. Every single day, the world's most embarrassing dad would put on a different costume and give his teenage son a big wave goodbye right there in the front yard.
Papa's got a brand new bag.
As we went on through the years and stuff, I'd have friends who'd walk twice as far easily just so they could come and ride my bus stop so they could see it.
And Dale never disappointed. Did you ever go out there and drag?
Oh, many times. Many times.
Like I even needed to ask.
There was a Batgirl with a miniskirt. I've been a Wonder Woman. The last days I was in a full wedding dress and veil.
Around the last 2 months, it stopped being like always embarrassing, but there's still the shockers like Ariel.
That's right.
Under the sea.
The Little Mermaid.
Under the sea.
Hey, don't you know that must have been a sight?
Yeah, with that shell bra, oh gosh.
Just to walk out of that, you really gotta pretty much swallow whatever dignity and pride you have left, which, note, I don't have any really left.
But he never missed a day. Do you appreciate your dad a little more now, maybe?
Well, he's a bigger goofball than I thought.
And I'm Mike Rogers with the other side of the news on TSN.
Got a brand new bag.
Thanks, Mike. And now, with a look at sports, here's TSN's Chris Schneider.
Thank you, Mitch. Good morning. Baseball last night saw the Rangers and Astros both come up short again. Texas falling in Baltimore 6-4, so the Rangers have lost 8 straight on the road. Astros jumped out to a 2-0 lead, but Seattle would score 4 in the 6th and win it 5-2. Marwin Gonzalez and rookie Kiki Hernandez homered for the Astros in the loss. So it'll be Houston moving on to L.A. to play the Angels tonight. Rangers and O's go at it again as well. Prized free agent Carmelo Anthony paid a visit to both the Rockets and the Mavericks yesterday. No word yet on where he's leaning. Brooklyn Nets reach an agreement in principle with Lionel Hollins to become their new head coach. Defending champion Andy Murray's out at Wimbledon. 7-time champ Roger Federer has advanced into the semifinals. A glove signed by legendary New York Yankee slugger Lou Gehrig going up for auction. Expected to fetch up to $300,000. Chris Schneider, TSN Sports.
Recapping the top story just in, hiring over the past 5 months has been the strongest since the late 90s. 288,000 jobs added in June. The unemployment rate fell to 6.1%. With morning news, TSN.
Business is expanding and you need working capital, a new building, some equipment. Come to the State National Bank at 901 Main in Big Spring. We've been helping businesses grow since 1909. We're locally owned and operated. Whether you're in agriculture, construction, or the oil business, we can help. The State National Bank. People you know, tradition you trust. Come see our newly remodeled bank, voted the best bank in Big Spring. Member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
Bad Boys Fireworks is open for business. Bad Boys Fireworks has some of the biggest, baddest fireworks in the industry. What makes Bad Boys better?
The items that we carry. We will give savings back to the public. So if you come to Bad Boys Fireworks, you're going to leave there not with a handful, but with a sackful.
You got that right. This year, Bad Boys is giving everyone the chance to enjoy the 500-gram cakes. Buy one, get one free.
It's what they call the Supermax, the heavyweights, the multi-shots.
That's right. The heavyweights are buy one, get one free.
When you get those 500-gram cakes, what you'll see is colored palms with blue and red tips, and then at the end it'll have crystals.
If you've never had a 500-gram, it's your chance. The heavyweights are buy one, get one free at Bad Boys Fireworks. Now open on the North Service Road, just a half-mile east of the refinery. You'll get the most bang for your buck at Bad Boys Fireworks. Did your mother ever tell you that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach? Well, Brenda over at Hilltop Cafe knows that, so she's cooking up all-you-can-eat shrimp and fish. And everybody loves shrimp. After all,
you can boil it, broil it, bake it, saute it, shrimp kebabs, shrimp creole, there's pineapple shrimp, lemon shrimp, coconut shrimp, pepper shrimp, shrimp and potato, and burger. That's about it.
Well, Brenda is frying it up, and it is delicious, especially when it's all-you-can-eat shrimp and fish. Hilltop Cafe is located at the top of the hill on East 4th Street, right next to the car wash. That's this Thursday night and all day Friday for all-you-can-eat shrimp and fish with fries, beans, coleslaw, and hush puppies. Now that'll win his heart, because men love shrimp.
I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is.
See? Take him for all you can eat this Thursday night and all day Friday at Hilltop Cafe.
Happy 4th of July, all of us.
Grilling up some hot dogs, hamburgers, celebrating America's birthday.
We want to get you ready for the long 4th of July weekend.
I'm free. I'm free.
So you don't have no black cats, no Roman candles, or screaming memes?
Happy 4th of July. He's free, but he's still mad.
I'm free.
Hey, it's the 4th of July. You want to have some fun? This is the land of the brave and the home of the free, huh? Free country. I can do whatever I want.
Coordinated fireworks display. A wet, sticky, pungent fireworks display.
Blammo.
Yay!
I'm free.
Y'all want this party started right now.
I'm free.
It's barbecue season.
The spirit of independence is back.
Where's the party? Party!
Welcome back to Gooney in the Morning on KVST AM and FM. It is Thursday, July 3rd, 7:46 here at the KVS studios. I'm Gooney, joined by Charles Sagona.
Heard that? It's barbecue season.
That's right. It's always barbecue season in Texas. Heather's in the house.
Hey, guys.
Hey, guys.
Hey. Learned a hard lesson, though, Gooney.
What's that?
What? I don't barbecue. Apparently, I grill. There's a difference in Texas.
There is a difference.
Yes. Yeah. But you know what? I'm working on the art of barbecue.
There you go. It is an art. It is.
Yeah, it is. It's not easy.
That was one of the things whenever I got to go to that Wild Wild West Fest in Andrews, that I was not a pork eater until then, but I love it now.
Just got to have it prepped right.
Amazing.
I like it a lot.
It was amazing. Oh, that's good stuff. Hey, we got the Pops in the Park going on tonight. I want to remind everybody that Pops in the Park, this is a big volunteer event, biggest event in Big Spring probably every year. But we need help with stuff like this. Of course, donations are always appreciated, but if anything, please pick up after yourselves. Pick up your trash, because at the end of the night, when everybody leaves that amphitheater, there's volunteers that have to stick around until the wee hours of the morning to pick up that trash.
To the morning.
Yeah,
yeah, you don't want to see the Native American crying.
No.
Standing in a field of trash.
Exactly.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's so depressing.
That should be everybody's everyday thing. Just pick up after yourself, and the world would be a cleaner place. But yeah,
right. Oh, Keep Big Spring Beautiful does a fantastic job of keeping Big Spring beautiful, and they volunteer. And like I said, they'll have to stay over late just to pick up trash as it is to get it cleaned out. And you could help out so much if you just pick up the trash that you and your family, I guess, create around your area and just throw it in a dumpster or a trash can nearby and stuff like that. But I had to get that out there because that's one they like at Fantastic Fourth. You know, it's a great event. Big Spring puts on all these great events like this, and then everybody leaves at the end of the night, and you have so many people that are already worn out from volunteering anyway because they've been there for the past couple days that have to stay over even later to pick up tons and tons of trash.
And you know what?
That's just no fun for anyone.
We have out-of-towners who come in for this, and that's their impression of Big Spring when everybody stands up and starts to walk away and they see all that trash. I mean, that leaves a memorable impression on people. Just to give you an example, they had a country concert over in, I think it's Lincoln Field where the Philadelphia Eagles play. And Jason Aldean actually had to tell people, hey, y'all need to pick up. It was so bad. There's actually YouTube videos of how bad it was.
Oh, wow.
And so that's kind of an example. People are coming in, and that's the impression they're getting. So just take your trash with you and put it in the dumpster, and that'll make everybody smile at the end of the night.
Hey, and this real quick, I want to give a shout-out to some young men out in Kahoma that have just done fantastic stuff all summer long. They've been participating in these lineman competitions. And I don't know if you remember or not, but Dale Coates, he had talked about it, I guess, a few weeks ago on the NASCAR Minute. They were, I don't remember, I think they were up in Abilene when they participated then and just dominated down there. Well, they advanced to the state lineman competition back at Hardin-Simmons University this past weekend. Just a shout-out to Garrett Parrish, Zach Walton, Brody Coates, Philip Bacon, Kip Williams, and JoJo Melendez. All those guys, just fantastic job on getting to the state lineman competition.
That's some good-sized young men over there on the picture.
Yeah, those are some big boys. That's what that is. Man, or like I said before, those are some grown men. I'd hate to come in contact with any of those 16, 17, 18-year-old kids. Wow.
Gooney's going to be like, yes, sir.
That's right. I would be.
Looking up.
Yeah. Oh, and we also had another birthday come in on our Facebook page and a message. This is a happy birthday going out to Christine Kramer. That's from all your friends down there at Big Spring Ford, Christine. So happy birthday there.
Also,
wanted
to make it special. Not that I forgot or anything, but
you just blew it.
Yeah. Either way, I'm sorry, Mom, but it is my parents' 18th anniversary today.
So you shouldn't have said that you forgot, or you shouldn't have said that you didn't forget.
No, she would have known I lied then.
Yeah,
she knows.
She knows.
Yes.
She could see through you.
Happy anniversary, Mom and Dad.
Sorry.
And your dad just recently retired, didn't he?
He did, from Sid Richardson.
Wow, he put some years in out there, and he's
30-something years. Yeah.
Is he enjoying his retirement?
Oh, he loves it. He worked Thursday, and then left for vacation Friday.
So he's away from her on the 18th birthday.
I mean,
18th anniversary.
Yep. It's like that every year. He goes the same time for the same vacation every year.
Where's he go?
Wyoming.
Oh, really?
That's her anniversary present. I'm going to give you some space.
Yep. That's how my mom sees it.
Wow.
And don't forget, if we got all the celebrations going on tonight, AAA of Texas also wants to help get you home safe, and I suggest you use this. So if you go out, celebrate, don't drink and drive, and all across Texas from 6 p.m. tonight until midnight tomorrow, motorists, bartenders, restaurant managers, party hosts, anybody can give AAA a call for a free tow home, and they'll tow you up to about 10 miles. So if you're within that, give them a call and never drink and drive. The phone number is 1-800-AAA-HELP. That's 1-800-222-4357. And another note for Pops in the Park, the Russ McEwen Water Park is going to be closed today because they're doing preparations for Pops in the Park to take place this afternoon. So they're going to be closed, and they're going to be opening tomorrow, normal business hours. I heard somebody called in, asked us what it was yesterday. So there's a little bit of confusion going around. Somebody else saying that maybe they weren't going to be open, but they're going to have normal business hours tomorrow from noon to 8 p.m., and all other non-emergency city offices are going to be closed for the 4th as well.
Okay, cool. That should be awesome.
So that should get you through your 4th?
Yeah, definitely. Also, that before the water park thing that you were talking about there, about the helpline.
Yeah, the Tipsy Tow program.
What was that again? AAA help.
Yeah, it's 1-800-AAA-HELP.
If you're planning on going out and drinking or anything, save that in your phone right now, because you're not going to remember that later.
Yep.
Like, save it in your. It's something that's easy to remember, and I'm sure everybody's. Oh, I'll remember AAA help later out. No, it's save that in your phone. I mean, go ahead and be responsible now. Take advantage of it.
That's a great idea, Gooney.
Yeah, and
good job.
That's the thing, is everybody wants to have fun and have a good time, but we want to stay safe, and we all want to get home at the end of the night too.
And we want everyone to get home safely at the end of the night.
Exactly, and plus they've upped troopers and police officers that's going to be around. They're doing the no refusal breathalyzers going on all throughout the weekend, and you definitely don't want to get caught up in one of those.
Not at all.
Nope.
So, yeah, save the phone number. It's 188
AAA-HELP, 1-800-AAA-HELP, 1-800-222-4357. And we'll put that up on our Facebook page to kind of help you along. That way, if you don't write it down, you need to at least pull up our Facebook page and say, well, I'm going to go to KBS 95.7 and get that number, and, hey, they might save a life.
That's right.
Hey, don't forget, Gooney, one last time, the annual Highland South 4th of July parade goes on July 4th, 10 a.m., so go to Pops in the Park tonight. Have a great time, and then hit up this parade. It's very patriotic. They're giving away ribbons in different categories. They're going to start Highland and Robb at 9:30. The parade's open to the entire community, and the parade's going to end at Highland and Goliad. They're going to have refreshments, entertainment, and winners will be announced. All participants are going to receive a ribbon, and this is a really cool thing, and hopefully we'll get some photos from that.
Yeah, that'll be a fun parade.
Also, we have a fundraiser this morning and tomorrow morning from 8 a.m. to noon. It's the Big Spring Steers football players. They're raising funds to go to the 7-on-7 state qualifying tournament. That fundraiser will be at Walmart, and they'll be selling hot, fresh Krispy Kreme donuts.
5 minutes of Krispy Kreme donuts at Walmart.
Also, go check out our Facebook page, KBest. Just search KBest 95.7 or go to facebook.com/KBest957. We want to know what your favorite memory of the 4th of July was. We want to hear back from you.
We do, and we're going to talk about that ourselves tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely.
We're doing the show live from the KBest studios. We're going to recap Pops in the Park, and we're going to do a festive Independence Day celebration tomorrow on the Gooney in the morning.
We better. Hey, Joel Miller's coming up on Community Calendar today.
That's going to be awesome. He's going to join Tom A on Community Calendar.
That's right. What was your favorite part of today's show, Charles?
My favorite part is your costume changes.
You like that?
Lady Liberty in the morning.
If you didn't have a chance to see the live web feed on the video on the YouTube, you can always go back and watch the videos later. Just go to our website, kbestmedia.com, and click on the YouTube tab. All the shows are right there.
That's pretty cool that if you miss it in the morning or you're listening to it in the morning and you go, I want to see what Gooney looked like, it's there. It's archived. It's right there.
It's there. Heather, what was your favorite part of the show?
Let's see. Charles kind of took mine, so I gotta.
He took mine too, so don't worry.
No. We'll use this time to think.
Yeah, I'm trying.
And while you're thinking, we'll have NASCAR Minute tomorrow too.
Yeah, we will.
Let's see.
He gave you a chance. He tried to.
I stalled for you, Heather.
I don't know, man.
How about your parents' anniversary?
Yeah,
I'll help you out.
There's my favorite part. My parents' 18th anniversary.
Perfect, because my favorite part of the show was you forgetting your parents' 18th anniversary.
And that made me laugh.
But either way, it made you laugh. And if you're not laughing,
you're not living.
You've got commodes, sinks, faucets, bathtubs, food disposals, pipes, hot tubs, swimming pools, water heaters, and they all need fixing on occasion. Who are you going to call? Gartman. That's right, Gartman. You usually think of Gartman when you have a problem with heating or cooling, but Gartman does plumbing too. Gartman, when you need a plumber or help with air conditioning and heating, 267-9000.
It's high summer.